Hi students, how are you? Okay, are you doing well? Now, happy, successfully we are completed bridge course chemistry in junior inter. Now I will start lesson atomic structure or structure of atom. Atomic structure or structure of atom. So now onwards, so today onwards I will start junior inter syllabus. First atomic structure or structure of atom. Okay, now today I will give some important points in introduction. In atomic structure introduction, first generally atomic structure introduction. Okay, generally atom. Generally the word atom is derived from Greek language. It is atomio. The word Greek language atomio. 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 It means that indivisible. Indivisible particle. Indivisible particle. So the word atom, which is derived from Greek word. The word atom, which is derived from Greek word. It means that indivisible. Atomio. Greek word. Indivisible particle. Indivisible particle. Generally, first atomic theory was introduced by Daltons. So that means Dalton atomic theory. Dalton's atomic theory. Dalton's atomic theory. Dalton theory. So generally, according to this theory, matter is made up of smallest indivisible particles are called atoms. Matter is made up of. So matter is made up of smallest indivisible particles. Indivisible particles are called atoms. So matter is made up. So write down definitions. So some important points I will write on the board. Matter, according to Dalton theory, matter is made up of smallest individual particles are called atoms. Generally, atoms are building blocks of all elements. Write down next point. Atoms are building blocks of all elements. Write down the points. So atoms are building blocks of all elements. Anyway, according to Dalton, matter is made up of smallest indivisible particles are called atoms. Atoms are building blocks of all elements. Okay. Atoms can take part in chemical reactions. Next point. Atoms can take part in chemical reactions. Atoms are involved in chemical reactions. So according to Dalton, another one is all atoms of the given element are identical. All atoms of the given element are identical in size, mass, and its characteristics. Okay, all atoms of the given element are identical in size, mass, and its characteristics. Next, atoms of all elements are all atoms of the given element are identical in size, mass, and its characteristics. And another point is atoms of atoms are one element. One element. So atoms are one element, different from atoms of. So atoms are one element different from atoms of other elements. So atoms are one element different from atoms of other elements. So atoms are one element. So atoms are one element different from atoms of other elements. Atoms are one element different from atoms of other elements are different elements. Next, third one is compound contain atoms of different elements combined in simple pole ratio. So compound contain atoms of compound means different elements are combined to form compound. Compounds contain atoms of different elements combined in simple hole ratio. Next point, atoms can be neither created nor destroyed. Write down the point. So that meaning atoms మనం ప్రిపేర్ చేయలేం, మనం సృష్టించలేం, మనం నాశనం చేయలేం అన్నమాట మీనింగ్. సో ఇన్ ఫిజిక్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్ atoms can be neither created nor destroyed. That is a next point. So these are different types of Dalton atomic theory of atoms. First atomic theory was introduced by Dalton. According to this theory, matter is made up of smallest individual particles are called atoms. Atoms can take part in chemical reactions. Atoms are building blocks of all elements. All atoms of the given element are identical in size, mass and its charge. Atoms are one element different from atoms of other elements. So compound contain atoms of different elements combined in simple hole ratio. So these are Dalton atomic theory. And Dalton atomic theory successfully explained the law of conservation of mass. Once listen that point, you can write Dalton's atomic theory can successfully explain the law of conservation of mass. That merit point. Demerit, Dalton theory cannot explain the internal structure of atom. Dalton's atomic theory cannot explain the internal structure of an atom. So these are Dalton atomic theory. So these are main important points. Okay. So Dalton atomic theory can successfully explain the law of conservation of mass. Second point, demerit, Dalton theory cannot explain the internal structure of atom. And next another one is discovery of electron. Discovery of electron. Electron was first discovered by J.J. Thomson. So J.J. Thomson by cathode rays experiment. In intermediate experiments introduction, no need, just to improve our knowledge, just remembering just point. Intermediate purpose no need. Today what I am explaining, that concept not there in intermediate IB. Just improve our knowledge, basic knowledge. These concepts for intermediate not there. In intermediate examination point of view, no need, but improve the knowledge. Okay. So discovery of electron, J.J. Thomson. So electron was first discovered by J.J. Thomson by cathode rays experiment. So cathode rays means generally negatively charged. Cathode rays having negatively charged particles. So cathode rays are produced by when gas is subjected to low pressure and high voltage. So these are cathode rays, that means simply they are cathode rays. These are cathode rays. These are cathode. These are anode. Anode means plus, so cathode means minus. Okay. When gas is subjected to low pressure. So low pressure means nearly 0.0 mm of Hg, and high voltage. Here high voltage means here high voltage. So these are high voltage. Here high voltage means how much? Nearly 10,000 volts current. Generally, when gas is subjected to low pressure and high voltage, cathode rays are obtained. Cathode rays moves from cathode to anode. Cathode rays moves from cathode to anode. Write down the points. Cathode rays moves from cathode to anode. Cathode rays travel in straight lines in the absence of electric field and magnetic field. Cathode rays moves from cathode to anode. First point. Cathode rays travel in straight line in the absence of electric field and magnetic field. In the absence of electric field and magnetic field. Okay, so these are cathode rays. And another one is cathode rays so generally cathode rays moves towards the anode plate. Anode plate means positively charged plate. So generally, cathode rays moves toward the positively charged plate. Positively charged plate means anode. So these are cathode rays are deflected in the presence of magnetic field to south pole. In the presence we can apply magnetic field. Cathode rays are deflected towards the south pole. So these are cathode rays. Next another one is a stream of negatively charged particles are called electrons. A stream of negatively charged particles are called electrons. A stream of negatively charged particles are called electrons. And electron was first discovered by J.J. Thomson. The name electron was given by G.J. Stoney. Electron was discovered by J.J. Thomson by cathode rays experiment. The name electron was given by G.J. Stoney. Okay. Anyway, so electrons are negatively charged particles. So cathode rays are called generally electrons. Electrons are negatively charged particles. So these are discovery of electron. My dear students, these are only an introduction. For IP point of view, no need. Just to how can improve the subject, some knowledge required. Okay, discovery of electron and discovery of proton. So proton was first discovered by Goldstein. Proton was discovered by Goldstein by anode rays experiment. The name proton was given by Rutherford. So generally, The name proton was given by Rutherford. Proton was discovered by Goldstein by anode rays experiment. Anode rays experiment. Generally, anode rays are reverse of cathode rays. That means anode rays are moved from anode to cathode. Anode rays are traveling opposite direction of cathode rays. Cathode rays reverse anode rays. So generally very easy. So anode rays are moves from anode to cathode. Anode to cathode. Anode rays are traveling opposite direction of cathode rays. Opposite direction of cathode rays. And another point is, when electric field is applied, anode rays are moves from negative plate, moves towards the negative plate. When electric field is applied, anode rays are moves towards the negative charged plate or negative plate. And in the presence of magnetic field, anode rays are deflected towards the north pole. In the presence of magnetic field, anode rays are moves towards the north pole. The north pole. So anode rays are in the presence of magnetic field. Anode rays are moves towards the north pole. So these are anode rays. Simply positively charged particles are called protons. And another one is Rutherford prepared by protons by using bombardment of proton is obtained by, and another proton is obtained by bombardment means like that. Bombardment of alpha particle. Alpha particle means 2 helium-4. Note this point. Alpha particle means 2 helium-4. Proton is obtained by bombardment of alpha particle with nitrogen atom. So nitrogen nucleus. Nitrogen atom or nitrogen nucleus. So nitrogen atom. Example: 7 nitrogen 14 plus 2 helium 4 usage to 8 oxygen. 8 oxygen 17 on 1 H1. 1 H1 that means proton. Oxygen 16 is there, 17 also is there. Anyway, 7 nitrogen 14, 2 helium 4, that means 8 oxygen 17, 1 H1. 1 H1 means proton. Proton is obtained by, this reaction is done by Rutherford. So Rutherford. This reaction is done by Rutherford. It is a discovery of proton. Proton means positively charged particles are called proton. Proton is nothing but hydrogen atom. So these are discovery of proton. And another one is charge to mass ratio. It is also known as specific charge. Charge to mass ratio or specific charge. Specific charge of electron was discovered by J.J. Thomson. J.J. Thomson discovered the charge to mass ratio. J.J. Thomson discovered the charge to mass ratio. Generally, charge to mass ratio means simply E by M equal to E by M value of electron. E by M value of electron equal to 1.7588 into 10 to the power 11 coulomb per kilogram, or 1.7588 into 10 to the power 7 Coulomb per gram. Very very important. Very very important. C means coulomb. C means coulomb. So kilogram. E by a value of electron 1.758 into 88 into 10 to the power 11 coulomb kilogram. 1.75 7588 into 10 to the power 7 coulomb grams. It is a discovery of E by M electron. And E by M value of ions can be determined by using hydrogen atom. And another one is E by M value of proton. E by M value of proton equal to 9.58 into 10 to the power 7 coulomb kilogram, or 9.58 into 10 to the power sorry, here 8 sorry, 9.58 into 10 to the power 7 coulomb kilogram, 10 to the power 4 coulomb and gram. Okay. So compared to electron, proton E by M value less. Okay. So these are E by M value of electron 1.75 in 10 to the power 11 coulomb per kilogram, or 1.7588 in 10 to the power 8 coulomb per gram. E by M value of, so proton equal to 9.58 into 10 to the power 7 coulomb per kilogram, or 9.58 into 10 to the power 4 coulomb per gram. So these are E by M value of electron and proton. And another one is next charge of electron. Charge of electron was first discovered by Millikan. So first determined by charge of electron was first determined by charge of electron was first determined by discovered by Millikan by oil drop experiment. Generally, charge of electron E equal to, so 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. Charge of electron equal to minus 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. That is a charge of electron. Okay. Next electron is mass of electron. Simply, mass of electron m equal to charge of electron by E by m. That means 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 by, so 1.788 into 10 to the power 11 coulomb per kilogram. These are coulomb. That equal to 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kgs. Okay. Mass of electron equal to the ratio of charge of electron and specific charge to mass ratio. So generally mass of electron m equal to charge of electron by specific charge equal to charge of electron, you know. Okay. I kept here minus means negatively charged, I kept minus. Anyway, so these are different types of fundamental particles, electron, proton. So these are main information. Proton was discovered by Goldstein by Ioannidis experiment. These are all information previous in school level you are studied. Okay, these are some important points. Now I will give fundamental atomic particles. So then next. Fundamental atomic particles. Atomic particles are three. First one is a proton. Second one is electron. Third one is a neutron. So proton is a positive charge. Electron is a negative charge. Neutron is a no charge. No charge means zero charge. Fundamental atomic particles. Atomic particles are three. Fundamental atomic particles are three. First proton, electron, neutron. Proton having positive charge. Electron having negative charge. Neutron having no charge. Proton was discovered by Goldstein. Electron was discovered by J.J. Thomson. Neutron was discovered by Chadwick. Proton was discovered by Goldstein. So electron was discovered by J.J. Thomson. So neutron was discovered by Chadwick. And neutron is obtained by bombardment of alpha particle with beryllium atom. Beryllium atom means, now I am writing here 4 beryllium 9 plus 2 helium 4 gives rise to 6 carbon 13, 6 carbon 12 plus 0 N1, that is considered as a neutron. Okay. Neutron is obtained by. So this reaction is done by Chadwick. Neutron is obtained by bombardment of alpha particle with beryllium atom. Beryllium is 4 Be9 plus 2 helium 4, 6 carbon 12 and 0 N1 neutron. So these are fundamental atomic particles. Fundamental atomic particles are three: proton, electron, neutron. Proton was discovered by Goldstein. Electron was discovered by J.J. Thomson. Neutron was discovered by Chadwick. Proton having positive charge, electron having negative charge, neutron having no charge. So these are fundamental particles. Okay. So these are fundamental particles: proton, electron, neutron. Proton, electron, neutron. And another one is now I will give tabular form. Now I am giving first information of proton. Proton having positive charge. Proton having positive charge. Here having proton having positive charge. Charge can be expressed in 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. Here plus. Okay. Charge can be expressed in plus 1.602. Here minus means electron having positive charge, plus 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. And mass. Absolute mass means 1.672 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams or 1.672 into 10 to the power minus 27 kilograms. So these are absolute mass. And relative mass. So relative mass means simply 1.007276 AMU. What is the full form of AMU? Atomic mass unit. AMU full form atomic mass unit. Absolute mass is 1.672 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams or 1.672 into 10 to the power minus 27 kilograms. And relative mass is 1.007276 AMU. AMU full form atomic mass unit. So these are absolute mass. Okay, and absolute charge already mentioned. Absolute charge, that means plus 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. And relative charge means plus 1 unit. So absolute mass, relative mass. So absolute charge and relative charge. So these are information of proton. Proton was discovered by Goldstein by Anodes experiment. The name proton was given by Rutherford, and Rutherford done one of the reaction by preparation of proton. Proton is obtained by bombardment of nitrogen with alpha particle produces proton. So these are introduction of in atomic structure, only introduction. So fundamental atomic particles, proton completed. Next class electron, neutron, some concept next class I will explain. Okay, my dear students, today enough remaining class. So next class. Thank you for all.